So, if you were Guinness Book of Record, you are the head judge of this whole Cookathon record-breaking stuff. If you were the head judge, would you give it to Dammy?
I believe you know the answer to that. I will not give it to her. I will not give it to you because your preparation was not good. And Guinness, they would have. No, I was not even sure she took permission. I think there's a process to this Guinness Book of Records something.
Is there a process?
There should be there should be a process to this thing. So if there's a process, I'm not even sure she went through that process.
We always say we eat with our eyes first before with our mouth. So with that food, you can't even eat it with your eyes. It's not pleasing to the eyes in any way. There's no aesthetic, no creativity. Even when I don't cook on my low days, I can't cook something like that because I always like presentation first.
True.
If my food is not presentable, I won't eat it. That is how that. Even the food you eat by the roadside too, even if it's beside a gutter, if it's not presentable, let's forget the environment now. If it's not presentable on the plate, if it's not plateable, you won't eat it. And that is how Dammy own was. It was really boring. It's like watching a clown fest or something like that. That's how it was looking like.
And okay, there's something they call Dammy chef. Dammy, they should move that chef. They should move that chef because every day oil rice. You want that rice and egg sauce, madam? Calm down. Easy. See, I feel the pastor just told her maybe she cooks for the pastor. The pastor say, you can cook, you can do this, you can do this. It does not mean she's a chef. You can cook does not mean you are a chef. You can cook rice and stew. Because I believe that's what she cooks every day.
All right, welcome to Office Talk on our back shot. It's your boy Prince Support. Today's episode is about Hilda and the Guinness Book of Record. Why she got so much recognition. I mean, there have been so many Nigerians that have gotten this Guinness Book of Record, but why is ours different? The promotion, the noise everywhere, and why is it that Dammy, that is doing the same Cookathon, is not having this kind of promotion? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to ask my colleagues about what they think about this topic. Theophilus, what do you think about this particular situation at hand?
Oh, okay. Basically, my own point of view is just like a set of Nigerians trying to do something extraordinary, trying to be extra charismatic. So basically, yeah, that's why Guinness brought it. It's a challenge. So everybody's trying to participate with the extra charisma they have as Nigerians. That's my point of view.
All right, Patience. What do you think about everything that is happening? Dammy having so much recognition, while rather Hilda having so much recognition, Dammy is not having so much recognition.
For me, I feel like it's because Hilda has been preparing for this for like 5 years before now, okay. And she has met with so many persons, celebrities, and so many persons in the entertainment industry. And I think she has connected with a lot of persons and spoken about challenge with those persons.
Okay.
So for Dammy, that's Chef Dammy, she just came out from nowhere. She's doing a Cookathon without proper publicity and all of that stuff. Okay. So I feel like that's why she's not getting the recognition that she deserves.
Dammy, as we all know, is doing a Cookathon, and I think she's already done with the 120 hours already.
Okay.
Which is surpassing Hilda's of 100 hours, in as much as Guinness reduced it to 93 hours and 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
And Dammy, publicity, yes, she didn't do well when it comes to the publicity. Okay. And it's more about the church rather than Dammy.
Dammy herself,
we are hearing more about the church rather than Dammy, or we're hearing more about the pastor rather than Dammy. So I think she didn't work well on her publicity also.
Okay, Harrison.
I think Dammy is like a copycat. Because at least that is just it does not be up to 6 months since Hilda breaks her record. Even Hilda's trending on social media has not gotten down, and you have started your own. And the food you have been cooking. No, like if you know you're not prepared for something, don't just do it.
Okay, true.
If you know she wanted to do it, it's to beat Hilda's record. So you prepare yourself to beat the record on every aspect.
Yeah.
On your packaging.
Yeah.
Your social media presence, on everything. But you're beating a record where I can't say she did not beat the record because she just did it. It's not some. It's not.
Haphazard. She did it haphazardly.
Yeah. So I think Dammy would have just waited, prepared very well before she did hers.
Okay, we saw.
Like, patient said, Hilda has been praying for 5 years.
5 years.
Her preparation should be, if you check on the first day of her live stream, the posts she were using, it was people that changed those spots for her. They were not that good. If you just go back and check on the first day of her live streaming, I think it was on the second day.
Which person's live stream is he Hilda's or Dammy's?
Dammy's live stream.
Okay.
They changed all her posts. The posts she was using, they were not that good.
Okay.
And you can't just. This is not something you can just use as in the stress. You electricity.
First of all, Nigeria.
Social media. And there was even rumors that she went offline. I be data finish. I don't know. There are other things like you should prepare very well. And she was not. It is shown on the packaging and everything that she's not prepared.
She's not prepared, yeah. So I also saw that state governor's wife came to like support her. So what do you have to say about that? Lack of preparation still brought attention to her from a governor recognition from the state. So are we saying that means preparation is a fluke because she still gets the recognition? We talking about it now. It's still recognition.
If no representative of anything from the state came, it's still me. I would have bashed the state because at least even if the person is not prepared, support the person.
Yeah.
In any way you can. So at least there must be during Hilda, celebrities were there.
Okay.
Even Lagos State Governor came. So it is the state's responsibility to at least show some support, even if they know she's not prepared.
Okay.
But Hilda was a celebrity before she did.
Yes. Yes. 5 years back, you know Hilda was not a celebrity. She prepared. She entered the social media space in Nigeria. She entered the entertainment space. She prepared herself. She waited. She entered the space. She mingled. She took her time. So that's when she came. It was like Hilda's zone was like everywhere. There are other people in Nigeria who has that record, maybe like 4. But we didn't even know them. It was Hilda that even brought recognition to those people.
Yes, of the recognition by the state and Dammy and the persons coming out to support her now, I think it's more about clout.
Cloud.
Yes. Yes. Nobody will want to. Okay, this is happening. In as much as Hilda did, as you could remember from the days she started, it was towards the end of the Cookathon that Lagos State government came out to support. That's because that is the clout happening then. And you know how clout is. Clout is like a disease. Everybody, clout it's contagious. People just want to have a taste of this. I want to be here. Let people see me. I came to support. Even during Hilda's time, a lot of persons didn't come out that much to support her. Yeah. It was when they started seeing persons going there to taste the food and okay, we are out here to support Hilda. And so yes, I think it's more about that clout that is going on around that period of time.
Yeah, some persons think it's because Dammy is from Ekiti State and Hilda is from Akwa Ibom, and I don't know if you get me. So tribalism is also like a main factor for some persons. I don't know if you get me.
I don't understand why a Nigerian. This is my own point of view though. Why a Nigerian will not allow another Nigerian to bask in the victory of. I mean, it was just yesterday that Hilda got the approval from Guinness. Today, we are seeing Dammy finishing Cookathon. I don't know why. I feel it's more of a competition than doing it personally. Because where were you when Dammy was preparing for this? Why didn't you do your own Cookathon before now? You get, so how will I even put it? We shouldn't just jump on something because someone has done it. There are about 400 records on Guinness that you could have broken, but you chose the one your fellow Nigerian, your fellow female Nigerian. Let me go there. You get? So if you want to break a record, prepare for it. Do something different. Be yourself. That's what I feel about Dammy's Cookathon.
The thing is, there is no issue with her trying to break that record. The thing is, even if you want to break the record, you should prepare. If she was prepared, I would have no issue with it, because if she had started this thing and she was, but you could see that there was a preparation, you would know maybe she has been planning it. Then Hilda did hers before she could do her own. The thing is, you could see it clearly that she was not prepared for it at all. She just got up and they were saying it's a pastor that told, common sense should tell you I'm not prepared for this thing. So should have just waited, even if it's a year. I like that, celebrate small. The reason Guinness Book of Record even gave it that it was because they didn't want Dammy to finish before she got hers.
Okay.
So it was as if even Guinness rushed and just let us give it to this one before this one finished. They might even give it to Dammy too.
So if you were Guinness Book of Record, you are the head judge of this whole Cookathon record breaking stuff. If you were the head judge, would you give it to Dammy?
I believe you know the answer to that. I will not give it to her. I will not give it to you, because your preparation was not good. And Guinness, they would have. No, I was not even sure she took permission. I think there's a process to this Guinness Book of Records something.
There process.
There should be a process to this thing. So if there's a process, I'm not even sure she went through that process. And if she went through the process and Guinness allowed her to compete,
It was supposed to take a year before another person can challenge it. So that's how it works. So it's not like any person can do it at any time.
okay, then should I just say the church was looking for publicity? So it was the Cookathon. The Cookathon was just a quick
She said
thing.
she was not doing it for Guinness.
She was not doing it for Guinness. Okay, she was doing it for God. Publicity of a church. Yeah. Now I understand.
For the publicity and the church, yes, in as much as I think we have issues too with churches trying to tell you what to do, and that shows that Dammy doesn't have a mind of her own, and anything the church says is final to some persons, of course. And the pastor also trying to use this avenue to gain more followers and bring people close to his church. And for the Ekiti State, some persons already have this view about Ekiti State because of the election.
Yeah.
So it's not becoming tribal between Yorubas and the Igbos, or people from Ekiti and people from other parts of the country. But I won't say it's more tribal, because you still have people, Yorubas, that are still supporting Hilda. Yeah. That's where the issue of morality and what is morally right and morally wrong comes from. Some person that feel that, this is morally wrong to them, because morality has to do with you, what you feel is right by you and wrong by you. They feel that, Dammy is wrong, in as much as we are from the same tribe or state. They feel Dammy is wrong. And there are those with the opinion that, Dammy is right, she can do whatever she wants to do. Hilda doesn't own Guinness. Dammy has every right to do whatever she wants to do, whenever she wants to do. It doesn't matter if Hilda did it first, if she has been recognized or not. Supporting Hilda. Yeah. That's where the issue of morality and what is morally right and morally wrong comes from. Some person that feel that, this is morally wrong to them, because morality has to do with you, what you feel is right by you and wrong by you. They feel that, Dammy is wrong, in as much as we are from the same tribe or state. They feel Dammy is wrong. And there are those with the opinion that, Dammy is right, she can do whatever she wants to do. Hilda doesn't own Guinness. Dammy has every right to do whatever she wants to do, whenever she wants to do. It doesn't matter if Hilda did it first, if she has been recognized or not. So, yes.
What I want to ask is, the most annoying part is when the pastor places his account number.
Okay.
For people to donate money.
Okay.
Not even Dammy's account number. The pastor himself.
That's interesting.
People were now like, what? No.
Why is he posting? Is he offering? I felt that.
That does not even make sense. Guinness will not even
Recognize that. So I felt that the pastor is taking advantage of the whole situation, because why would you go and put your name, your account number? And the Cookathon wasn't even posted on Dammy's personal page. It was posted on the church's personal page. I mean, it's not right. The church is an independent organization. Dammy is an individual. There are two separate entities. If you say it is Dammy's Cookathon, then Dammy's account should host the live sessions, not the church's this thing. Is it a crusade? It's not a crusade. What do you have to say about this still?
Yeah, basically, I think that's where they have started getting it wrong, because now they turned it to something religious. Yeah. I don't know. It now looks like a religious activity or something. So number one, that was where Dammy and her team got it wrong. Yeah, definitely. And then secondly, life is real, and in life, I feel in life there's no expo, there's no cheat. It's so obvious that Hilda did everything out of passion. Yeah. Like, she's passionate about cooking, literally as a lifestyle, whether as a job or something. Do you understand? But yeah, definitely, Dammy came out for the clouds, just like Bridget said, for people to know her and maybe to challenge Hilda. So it's so obvious. Anything you do out of passion, definitely there's no shortcut about it. There is no mago about it. If you do something with passion, you will definitely get the expected result. Unlike when you just do it to please somebody or to please some people. So the difference is clear between these two personalities. Do you understand? So I don't know. Probably even if Dammy was not, maybe if she doesn't have the money to present herself the way Hilda has done, she don't have money to buy pot, she don't have money to buy food. If she had done it out of passion, genuinely, right from time, even with still that same low class, she can still win it. True. Do you understand? Yeah. So basically, it's different. It's glaring that the difference is clear that somebody is passionate about it and somebody is being pushed by a pastor.
Let's talk about the food she was cooking.
We should talk about that.
Basically, for the food, okay, let me say something before I pass the mic. For the food, yeah, it's obvious. From what she's cooking, it's obvious that she was just doing it just to cook, so that people would just see her on camera cooking. Yeah. Different from what Hilda cooked. For example, because I went to Hilda's scene, I saw it. So you will see that even somebody that has been cooking for days is still cooking something this sweet that people are still eating. So it's obvious that she was still even trying to cook the food out of passion to make sure that people that eat it are still satisfied. But Dammy was just cooking. Just let them see me cooking. Anything they see, just let them see it on camera that I'm cooking. So I think, yes, obviously, just like Oga said, even from the food, you will know that passion is not attached to this thing.
Okay, for the food also, we always say we eat with our eyes first before it's our mouth. So with that food, you can't even eat it with your eyes. It's not pleasing to the eyes in any way. There's no aesthetic, no creativity. Even when I don't cook on my low days, I can't cook something like that because I always like presentation first. True. If my food is not presentable, I won't eat it. That is how that. Even the food you eat by the roadside too, even if it's beside a gutter, if it's not presentable, let's forget the environment now. If it's not presentable on the plate, if it's not plateable, you won't eat it. And that is how Dammy was. It was really boring. It's like watching a clown fest or something like that. That's how it was looking like.
And okay, there's something they call Dammy chef. Dammy, they should move that chef. They should move that chef because every day oil rice. You want that rice and egg sauce, madam? Calm down. Easy. See, I feel the pastor just told that maybe she cooks for the pastor. The pastor say, you can cook, you can do this, you can do this. It does not mean she's a chef. You can cook does not mean you are a chef. You can cook rice and stew. Because I believe that's what she cooks every day. Rice and stew.
Let's guess how many food she cooked throughout the whole. Okay, she all looks up.
So for me, I feel like it's the food stuff that she had that she was working with, and also the camera too. Hilda was using more of the digital camera. I think she was using more of techno phones for Dammy. She was using techno phones to and we know how techno phones are like with pictures and everything like that. So I feel like it's the food stuff she had, and also the camera quality and all of that.
Okay, yes, the camera can be used as an excuse, but no, I think it has to do more of using Snapchat to take a picture of the food. Yes, you see it's colored, it's looking yellow or red or something. It's not most even yeah, you have some chefs and caterers or bakers that still do the same mistake. Even persons that fix nail or nail technicians, that's what they are called. They also do the same mistake. You do your craft, but you're using Snapchat to video it or capture it, which is not nice. You have to use a normal camera. That's why your phone has normal camera. I think if you had used normal camera, it would still look nice. As long as you cook something nice and plateable, it doesn't matter if it's oil rice, like you said. I like oil rice, I cook oil rice. But my oil rice can look like that, of course.
Hilda's food, if you use a Nokia phone, if you use a Nokia phone, it will look better than that of Hilda. Than that of You're not sure? No, I'm very sure. I'm very sure. If you go online and check Hilda's food, you know most of Hilda's posts were not actually her posts. Were bloggers all over. Most of the posts were not. She didn't post. If you check her page, most of them was not actually her posts. People were posting. Normal guys that just like they will go post. People were eating. So I don't think it was. It was just preparation. She was not prepared for this thing. She was not prepared at all. She knows. If she's hearing me right now, she knows she's not prepared.
I hope she does hear you though. I hope she does hear you. And still talking about the plates she used. Although, yes, you can still use disposable plates and still present it in a nice way.
There's no washing hand basin.
Yes, she was actually splashed.
It just bucket under the table.
And it looks as though she splashed the food on the plate. You know when you scoop food from the pot, there's the way you drop it on your plate. It's supposed to have this shape or this outlook on the plate, but it has looked like it's splashed on the plate. And when you put a stew on your rice or something, there's a way you place it on your rice, it still stands well, but it's just like when you are splashing the stew on the plate, I'm like, take and go. So that's the value that the food was giving.
That's our own point of view. You can comment your own opinion about Hilda's and Dammy's Cookathon. Want you to subscribe, follow us for more content. From everyone here, let's say bye-bye.